catacombs could be seen in various lights. Many disciples and many, even Adam and Eve, people through the ages, have had to die and have had to endure long nights of anguish and persecution for their faith. And today I am doing the same thing. I'm trying to expose some evil men out there, and I'm also trying to see if we could avert the type of catastrophe that the Bible predicts. Now, of course, it's not only completely averted, I believe it's going to be minimized. This is what I'm hoping to do, because the Bible does say in the last days there's going to be a famine, and you know, you just don't give up. You have to, like in Africa, probably if we do some, you know, desalination of salt water from the Atlantic Ocean, do some drilling, do some recycling of other types of waters and so on. Perhaps, you know, it doesn't have to be at first and drought, but of course in America there is a drought. But then it's so paradoxical that we have all these rains and floods in some places and droughts in other places. I've been advocating for a long time that they should just distribute the water, you know, take it from here, put it over there, store it somewhere else, and when you need it, just send it somewhere else. That is kind of rational behavior, because God says that we are to get involved. Don't just sit by idly, occupy until he comes, and so we have to do things to keep being constructive and progressive. Now, with the catacombs, Paul and Peter, they've died for the Savior, and they've died in some horrible deaths. And I've pondered it many times, but I'm not scared. I'm saying that Jesus says that before he comes back, there's going to be a new type of persecution. I'm expecting this one. In fact, I might be even experiencing it right now. But I have a better situation, a better chance than Peter, Paul, even Cain and Adam and Eve and all these other folks, because I believe that I'm going to be alive when Christ comes. Jesus says that in the last days, that if it were possible, even the very elect would be deceived with the type of deception that is going on here. And I'm trying to expose some of the deceptions. Like going into the Middle East, I think it's deceptive. I mean, you can't win the Middle East. The Catholic Church never did it with the Crusades. Napoleon, all these people that were influenced by the Catholic Church, even George Bush, can't do it. So why waste time with that? And that is dangerous. You can get killed for that, poison, shot, whatever. But Michael the Archangel, that's Jesus, says that he'll stand for his people. And I've done some detailed studies of the last days, and I'm told that when the Antichrist and other evil men have determined that the Christians are the ones that causing problems in the world and should die, they're going to set up a schedule. Well, on a certain day, time, and place, they're going to do whatever in trying to exterminate all God's people, because they're going to be blaming the problems on us. And before they are able to execute their plan, Christ is going to come and deliver his people. So while he's protecting you from constant and daily problems, there is that specific time in which when they set up the schedule and they're ready to come and grab us all and kill us, he's going to come and deliver us. So this is the beautiful thing about the catacombs. They died for their faith, but we can live our faith, because many of us are going to be alive when Christ comes, and we're going to see death, and he's going to transfigure us. Well, not transfigure, but transform us, turn us from mortal to immortal. And the martyrs and those who died in his faith through the ages, you know, have a great reunion according to the Spanish, a great meeting in the clouds, and we'll spend 1,000 years with him and come back and execute judgment on these same folks who were trying to kill us. Meanwhile, some of them are going to suffer some problems. They're going to lose the jobs, the organizations will collapse, so that they can't go out and do the systematic persecution that is like KGB and others. And so, as I say, when I review this catacombs, it is a hopeful experience, knowing that they died for their faith, but we have the same faith, but will not die. Many will die, of course, but there are going to be a large number that will be able to be protected by God and be transfigured and be taken out of this miserable world.